Hello, for those who don't know, I'm the guy who does movie reviews in 1 minute or less. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a TV show that is The 100 on the CW, which had its Season 3 premiere tonight with their episode Wanheda Part 1. So I like the beginning. I like how it just went right in from when the last episode left off with Murphy inside of the lighthouse bunker watching the video of the one guy who killed himself and had some kind of backstory with the hologram character, Allie. And for right then and there, the lighthouse goes into this kind of lockdown mode, and he gets stuck in there for 3 months, and he just keeps going crazy and crazier. You know, he ends up with dreadlocks and a beard, and he's watching the videos over and over and over again, and like his mind's just gone. And I thought that was a good way to kind of move the story along, instead of starting it like if he had left the lighthouse and he had tracked down Jaja, and then he would have already met the hologram character. They needed a way to pass some time, but they're like, oh, well, Murphy's there with him. We got to find a way to, I don't know, fix that problem. I mean, if the door had stayed open, it wouldn't have made any sense that he wouldn't have found the house with the evil hologram character. So I thought that was a pretty cool way to do that. And then, of course, they go back to the ARC camp where everyone's been living for three months, and you can see that the camp, they've kind of got their shit together now. You know, it's kind of loose, and things were falling apart when they first started, and now it's, you know, functioning, and everyone's got a role to play. You know, Abby's the chancellor; she's still the big medic, and you know, Kane is her second in command. Bellamy is, you know, heading up the guard, taking on more responsibility, and he's got a love interest. I was a little confused as to who that woman was. The chick who I guess Bellamy's got a thing with right now. Who is that? I don't remember her from Season 1 or Season 2. And then, of course, we see Lincoln is also part of the guard, and that caused some tension between him and Olivia, which I felt was kind of forced. It's like, what is her problem? I mean, you know, she can't be with the Grounders anymore, so she's back with the Archers. And, you know, Lincoln's got, you know, something to do. Why does she have a problem with it? I thought that maybe it's like, you know, because of her situation, she's never really liked the Arc people. But I thought it was a bit forced, the conflict there. And by the end of the episode, they're kind of back together anyhow. And, of course, Jasper, he's gone a little crazy after the death of his girlfriend, apparently. So that's what's up with Jasper. He's crazy. And Rhea, she's working as a mechanic. She put together this truck, I guess they found at some point, probably in Mount Weather or something. And let's see, who else? Oh, Monty, who's been taking care of Jasper. I was kind of disappointed with that, because Monty is an underused character. He's supposed to be a main character, but he hasn't had his own story arcs in the last 2 seasons. And I was hoping, or am hoping, that they'll do something with him this season. Like, I thought at the end of Blood Will Be Blood Part 2, you know, the season finale of Season 2, him and Harper were going to be hooking up. That might still be the case, but in this episode, it didn't really suggest that. It seems that he's, you know, taking care of Jasper. It's like, come on now. Give Monty something better to do. That's all I'm saying. So, Clark, on the other hand, we knew that she left the ARC camp to go off into the wild to be on her own to see the results of that. Where she's kind of, you think she's a grounder. You know, she's got dreadlocks and she's dirty and she's killing pumas and trading the meat at this trading post. I thought, oh, where's this place been? We're just now finding out about it. The grounders still have trade. I thought they were just living as, you know, tribes. But okay, that introduced a new character there. I didn't catch her name. The blonde trader girl, we'll just call her. And we also find out from Idra that the Grounders are out to get Clark. She's got a bounty on her head. The commander got a little jealous that she was the one that wiped out Mount Weather. And basically she wants Clark taken alive, and she's going to end Clark so she can keep her status as, the commander. And it's... yeah. Bitches be crazy, as they say. But, yeah, so that gave an interesting thing where now we've got Clark, and she's got to watch her back. And the trading post, these two guys are out looking for her. And the blonde trader girl's like, oh, she already left. And then, Clark asked her why she done it. She said, hey, my mother was one of the people that the Mount Weather people took. You wiped them out, so you're my hero. And then she, like, what I said, Clark was hunting pumas. Well, the puma had hurt her when she was hunting it. So the blonde chicks, applying some medicine, and then kind of out of the blue, the two of them start making out and just go at it. And it's like, wow, okay. I'm beginning to like this New Earth. So we got to enjoy some girl-on-girl action there. And we, not really much else happened in this episode. I was kind of surprised. It just kind of set up where everyone is and what they've been doing for the last 3 months. And then there was one incident where, like I said, Bellamy and their group, they're out looking for something, and then they run into these Grounders from the Ice Nation and get into a little bit of an argument because Jasper's going crazy, and he walks up and tries to take something from them, and they end up having to kill those guys. I don't know if that's going to play out later, like more conflict, because there's been a truce, and now they kind of broke it. Back on the little island with Murphy, after he got out of the lighthouse, he meets up with Jaja, and, the evil hologram chick, Allie. And, Jaja's like, join us. And Murphy's like, I love Murphy's attitude. Like, no. No, I will not. And at the end, they kind of left the island with this big, weird-looking dude. And they got on a boat. And I was kind of surprised. It's like, oh, they still have working boats in this time. Like after the nuclear war, they have motorboats that work. That's something new. But yeah, so and Flipper Girl came back, the one that met up with Jaja and Murphy in the desert, and tricked them and their group into a trap with her brother so they could steal their stuff. But she kind of had a thing for Murphy. She's back, so that'll be interesting. Murphy, a love interest once again. They keep bringing up the City of Lights, which I think is going to be New York City. But we'll see that. Jaja was talking about how you can already see the City of Lights, so maybe it's intangible. And the end of the episode with Clark in danger. And, yeah, all around, it was a decent enough episode. Wasn't one of their best. And the only real complaint that I would have is it doesn't really set up what this new season is going to be about. First season was about them getting back to the elements. The 100 went back down to Earth, and they have to figure out how to survive. And they have the Grounders are trying to attack them, and then it ends in the big climax with them wiping out the Grounders and being captured by Mount Weather. And then Season 2 was about them making a pact with the Grounders to take on Mount Weather because everyone was being held in there. There 42 of them. They had to get them out. They had a war. What's Season 3 going to be about is what I wonder. We know it's probably going to have something to do with evil hologram and the nuclear war, but in this episode I didn't really get a feel for how that's going to play out. So that's it for my review for Episode 1 of Season 3 of The 100. Did you see it? What did you think about it? Also, I have a quick fan theory I like to throw out. And I think that if you've seen the show Into the Badlands, which is on A&E, I think it is, and the 100, I think that they are in the exact same universe. Like, it's the same Earth, but like different locations in North America. Like the 100, that takes place in the Washington D.C. area, and the Badlands is somewhere like in the Southwest, like Arizona, Oklahoma, somewhere in that area. Because both of them, they came to be because of like some kind of massive war that's wiped out society, and they're kind of like low tech in both of them, and they're just like scrounging on what was left from the old society. So I think that they might be in the same universe. What do you think of my theory?